On August 7th, 2025, a sudden and vicious storm slammed into Zhengzhou, the capital of Henan province. It brought the entire city to a grinding halt. The rain came out of nowhere, and it came down hard. Some parts of the city were just relentlessly pounded with an insane amount of rain per hour. As the situation spiraled, city officials scrambled to roll out their emergency plan. Their top priorities were to manage the flooding, keep people safe, and try to keep things from completely falling apart. The data showed the Zhongzhou district got the worst of it. Some spots there were buried under more than 6 inches of rain. In response, the city's flood control headquarters had to kick their emergency response up to the next level. An emergency order went out, shutting down all outdoor construction, public events, and any business that wasn't absolutely essential. Schools were closed, and parts of the public transit system were suspended. They also cordoned off high-risk spots like underpasses, bridges, and low-lying areas.
我靠，真他妈服了！
The torrential rain led to massive flooding that swept through the city. In several key parts of town, roads turned into rivers. Underpasses were completely swamped, with water rising to waist-deep levels. Cars were stalling out or just floating away in the floodwaters. You could see pedestrians and cyclists struggling to wade through the submerged streets. According to the city's transit authority, 156 bus lines were either shut down or had to be rerouted. 16 different underpasses were completely closed to all traffic. All 39 of the city's rainwater pumping stations were running at full capacity, desperately trying to drain the floodwaters. But in the face of all this, the people of the city stepped up, and they did it together. Regular folks were out there clearing debris from storm drains, helping stranded commuters, and getting their elderly neighbors out of flooded neighborhoods. First responders, police, firefighters, and community volunteers braved the downpour to direct traffic, carry out rescues, and restore some sense of order. On Zhongyang Road, police officers stood for hours in knee-deep water. They were just trying to guide traffic and keep people safe at intersections that were completely underwater.
风啊，我靠，我餐已经被飘走了。
Meanwhile, the city's water authorities kept a close watch on the levels in major channels like the Jinshui River, the Shangge River, and the Dongfen Canal. In some places, the water rose to dangerous warning levels. This forced officials to set up safety barriers and issue alerts, urging everyone to stay away from the riverbanks and underground areas. And to make a bad situation even worse, the flooding was compounded by controlled water releases from nearby reservoirs. This just dumped a massive volume of water into the already overwhelmed drainage systems and low-lying parts of the city. The meteorologists said the storm was caused by a perfect storm of clashing weather systems, made even worse by the city's own terrain. The main band of rain has moved on from Zhengzhou, but scattered thunderstorms are still a possibility over the next few days. Everyone is being advised to stay vigilant and pay close attention to the official forecasts to avoid any lingering hazards in flood-prone areas. This whole episode was a brutal stress test of Zhengzhou's ability to handle urban flooding, and a major test of its emergency response framework. In the aftermath, city officials are planning to inspect vulnerable areas, upgrade the drainage infrastructure, and strengthen their disaster preparedness. The goal is to better protect their residents from the next extreme weather event.